Last episode, Vancouver and Golden State both swept their round 1 opponents, and now they will face off in round 2. And we do have home court advantage in this series, thankfully. And here are your starting 5. We've got Tyrese Halliburton, Anderson, Graves, Bol, Don Payne. They've got Juan Ortiz, Jalen Green, Tommy Shepard, Jonathan Kuminga, and Wallace Nance. So, to start off, I'm not going to have any specific adjustments for defense except for the matchups like I usually do. And as I have said before, I will make adjustments as I see fit through the series and through each of these games. But I'm going to start off by having Todd Graves guard Jalen Green, who is by far their best player. Going to have Tyrese guard Ortiz because Ortiz is just a second-year player. He's only 6'2", and hopefully that should be an easy matchup on the defensive end for Halliburton. Then we're going to have Anderson guard Tommy Shepard. Tommy Shepard is 6'9", and Anderson is 6'6", so that there could be some issues there in terms of the size, but we'll see how things unfold. And we're going to have Bol matched up on Kuminga, who is only 6'7" at power forward. And then Don Payne on Wallace Nance, who is only 6'11". So we have some matchups that are probably good for us, some that are bad for us. The Kuminga-Bol matchup could be bad for us if he starts to maybe be too quick or too physically aggressive for Bol, where he draws fouls or just gets by him down low. And if that happens, I might have to put Payne on Kuminga instead, because I feel like Bol could do a better job against Wallace Nance if need be, but we'll see what happens. But here's your starting 5. We're going to wear our statement unis here in Game 1, and we're definitely not going to get through the entire second round in one episode, so Part 1 starts now. We are back at home to start off the second round of the 2030 playoffs here in Rogers Arena. Both teams are trying to avoid their first loss in this year's playoffs, as both teams got off to scorching hot starts with 4-0 victories in round 1. As there is a foul called on the floor against the Warriors as Halliburton scored the bucket. The foul was on somebody else, and Payne will take the charity stripe shot, which he misses, and it's a 2-0 start. Off the screen, Green out of a shot finds Kuminga. Well covered so far. Ortiz the triple. That one rattles out, and Anderson has it. Anderson attacking the paint. What? Where was the charge? Where was it? I have to see this. I have to. Where is the charge exactly? I guess the push-off. But here's the thing. They haven't been calling push-offs at all this entire series. And I don't mean like this playoff series. I mean this entire team series. They haven't called a single one of these. But you're going to call it now? Yeah, that call is some horse crap. Ortiz. Low block against Halliburton. Has to pass out of it. Graves locking down Jalen Green. Yes, sir. Back to Bol. His 3 is good. Not a 3, it's 2. His foot was on one of the line. But nice assist there from Halliburton. And Bol has shot pretty well in these playoffs. I liked his performances besides one of those games in the first round, as that pass sails out of bounds off the hands of Kuminga. I think Bol got a hand on that one, which put the pass off of the shoulder or the hand of Kuminga, I think. But we take over up 4-0. Anderson attacks, throws it up, and missed the shot. Payne's there for it with the second chance points. Screen for Jalen Green. He gets down low, splits Bol and Payne, and got the bucket and the foul. Green got rid of Graves with the screen, and then Bol and Payne couldn't really decide who was supposed to pick him up. The free throw was good. Anderson fires over Nance and got it to go. Nice shot. Now a screen from Kuminga. Ortiz fires and knocks it down. So far in the playoffs, he's averaging 10 points per game, 1 assist, 1 rebound. He usually has a lot more assists than that, so I'm not sure why he didn't have as many in the first round. But Graves hits a deep shot. We lead by 6. Isolation for Jalen Green. He can't get by Graves, but the shot falls anyways. In the playoffs this year, 22.7 points per game and just under 5 assists. He's passing a little bit more than he did during the regular season and scoring a little bit less. Payne at the rim for 2. Got it to go. Another assist for Tyrese. Step back. But Ortiz can't knock it down. Payne gets the feed. He backing down Nance. He pump fakes, then he goes up. Tough defense by Nance right there. Good job. Green gets in the paint, fires, and hits again. We cannot afford to give this guy any kind of a space on those jump shots because right now he's knocking those down with ease. Bobo wide open for the triple. It's up and it's off the mark. Juan Ortiz ends up with it, the shortest guy on the court. Green has it poked out by Anderson. He got it back. Ortiz launches the 3, but that one won't fall. If that would have dropped, it would have been another example of us jarring the ball loose, them getting it back, and then knocking it down. We saw it a lot last year. Much less this year, thank God. Halliburton back to Payne. Pump fake's not working until he gets the foul called. First free throw up and through for Don Payne. Need him to do his best at the charity stripe these playoffs. He knocks down both this time. Tommy Shepard, who's been scoreless in this one, has it jarred loose. They get it back. Green is blocked. No, he's fouled by Payne. I thought that was clean. That was another late whistle, man. That was like a whole half second after he initially made contact. Free throws drop, and the prophecy came true. They got points after pretty much giving up a steal. That should have been a steal. That's 2 times in a row. Anderson cuts Bobo. Good pass. Anderson, too big for Jalen Green down low. 6-point lead about halfway through this first quarter. And I'm going to try and fit in 2 like nearly fully showcased games here. So pretty much like we usually do, going to watch about 8-9 minutes of each quarter. And I'll just include games 1 and 2 here in part 1 as Nance gets down low and Kuminga makes a nice lead pass. Wallace Nance so far in the playoffs, just under 16 points per game, 7 boards, and is shooting very well. Graves for 3, not going to fall this time. And now another quick bucket as Ortiz slips behind Halliburton. Graves tries again. Deep shots. Not this time either. All right, there's a mismatch somewhere. We got Bobo guarding Juan Ortiz, so that leaves Halliburton guarding Kuminga as Ortiz takes it down low, but Bobo does a good job not to foul and to stay in front. Anderson gets the feed. Kuminga switches to him, but it doesn't. Well, it did matter, but Payne is there on the glass anyways. That was looking to be a nice take from Anderson, but he just left it short. Warriors call timeout, down by 4. Now we are going to sim ahead to the second quarter and watch probably the last 8.5 of the first half. All right, 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter as Vancouver is holding on to a slim 5-point lead up 34-29. Halliburton hands off to Payne. Nice pass, bucket and the foul. That is the third on Wallace Nance with 8 to go in this first half. So foul trouble on the horizon for Golden State as the free throw drops for Don Payne. They're not going to take out Nance. He will stay out there with those fouls. So let's maybe try to attack that until he gets a 4th one. Step back jumper for Shepard, top of the key. That'll count for 3. Anderson, who has not done a whole lot in this game. He's only scored a handful of baskets. He goes back to Halliburton now. Time hits 5. Halliburton to Keldon Johnson. He'll try the triple, but that one's not going to drop. Usman Garuba has his pass deflected, but of course they hang on to it. Ortiz fires off the backboard, and he left that one well short. Mismatch down low for Payne. Should be easy buckets right here. And it is. Good work. 13 points for Don Payne, off to a flying start on the offensive end. His offensive boards have surely helped. You feed Ortiz, working on Halliburton baseline. Out to Green for 3. That one hits back iron. It always feels like his shots are going to fall no matter what, but that was a nice miss right there. We'll take it. Halliburton to Anderson. Open shot from the elbow. That's good. Ortiz, contested floater. What in the world? Uh-oh, Keldon Johnson gets down low. He got by Tommy Shepard. And it was a nice feed there by Anderson. Great lead pass. It led to a foul as well. And the free throw is good. Nice three-point play. Vancouver leads by 10. Ortiz off the screen from the elbow. Misses that time. Anderson attacks Shepard. Over him. Got it to go. That is some tough finishing right there. Shepard is 3 inches taller and is bigger. But you're seeing Anderson use the size of his own self to score buckets like that. And you know how he can get down low. Screen from Don Payne. Halliburton takes it down low, over the top, back to him. He missed a layup and then stuffs it in on the putback jam. He was mad at himself for not scoring that easy too. Warriors offense has kind of come to a bit of a standstill. Ortiz the triple, left it short. That's 3 straight misses from beyond the arc for them. Now a mismatch for Bol. High post. He steps back and missed the shot. Would have much rather had him back him down. We do have Graves at the scorers table right now, so he'll check in the next dead ball to finish off the half. Green, contested 3. Great defense by Halliburton. Pretty much met him at the peak of that shot. Now still a mismatch for Bol. Does he take advantage this time? He steps back again and hits the shots. We'll take it. Green attacks the rim. Nice step back and the pass out to Ortiz. But right now, nothing is dropping for Golden State. Have we seen Halliburton make a shot yet? I don't think we have. Or taken one. Maybe we have seen one, but I don't know. Back to Keldon Johnson for the long 2. That one drops. Our lead goes up to 18 points all of a sudden. This game is getting ugly before halftime. Carney, Graves, and Vando all check in. So we got those guys out there with Bol and Anderson. As that shot once again is not going to fall. Well, when was the last time the Warriors scored? It has to be like several minutes. And we are killing them on the boards right now. 27-12. That is nasty. Anderson gets the feed from Carney. Back and down. Green. Go to work, big fella. We lead by 20. Vando almost jumped the pass for a steal. He pokes it out. Nance gets back to it. It's almost 2 right there. And now Bobo gets one off the pass. Look at this defense, man. Anderson on the other end, rolling around the rim and through. It's falling apart for Golden State here in Game 1. The last Golden State bucket that was scored happened with 5:51 to go in the quarter, where Ortiz made it 34-41 Vancouver. Since then, we have rattled off 15 straight points. Green, back to Kuminga. He fires over Bol and ends the spell. Right after I looked at the score summary, huh? Okay. Anderson, long 2, wide open, cans it. Green off the screen. Out of a shot. Finds Kuminga on the roll. That was a nice pass. Carney back to Anderson. Stepping into a shot. That one's got a bit too much under it this time. Anderson guarding Jalen Green. He lost him for a second. He'll take a wild shot. Last shot of the half. Vanderbilt with it. He's going to shoot this. And the first half ends with Vancouver holding on to a 20-point lead, 58-38. It was an even first quarter. The second, not so much. We jump almost half a quarter ahead with 6:20 left here in the third. Vancouver has the ball, now up by 24. So we've done a decent job so far in the quarter to not allow them to make their way back in. And in fact, we're making it even more difficult for them. So 76-52. Let's see if we can just close this game out here these next couple of minutes and go into the fourth quarter with a comfortable lead. Corner three for Keldon Johnson. It's off the mark. That was a bit of a tough angle. Cameron Bellamy off the screen. Fires the jumper and missed it from the mid-range. Keldon Johnson tries again. Left it short, and Vanderbilt's there for the offensive rebound. Anderson spots up for three. That one rattles in. Let's go, dude. I love seeing these guys just completely destroy people. Green. With Keldon Johnson draped all over him. Pump fakes a couple of times. Finds Shepard for a decent look. Anderson lost him for a second. Shepard has a negative 29 plus minus. Good God. He only has 7 points, too. Vanderbilt back to Keldon Johnson. Time counting down. Halliburton has to get a shot off here. And it's good. We can't be stopped. 13 points, 8 assists. Fantastic day for Tyrese. I've barely seen him do anything besides pass the ball, and he's done a good job so far. Bellamy for three this time. That one drops. Anderson, uncontested triple. It won't hit this time. Hit the rim a couple of different times. Jalen Green, mid-ranger. No. Since those first couple of shots, he has not been the same. He was like 3 for 4, then he was 3 for 9. He's probably somewhere like 3 for 12 or 4 for 12 now. Payne comes over, sets the screen. Anderson tries again, and it's good. 25 points for Anderson, 8 so far in the quarter. And the Warriors want to talk things over, down by 27 now. Frankly, right now, none of these quote-unquote star players are playing well for the Warriors. They're not doing anything. Bellamy just missed a three. Garuba picks up his third foul. I mean, really, Tommy Shepard didn't do a whole lot in the first half at all. Green got off to a decent start, but hasn't done much since then. And I've seen like 2 total buckets from Kuminga. Both were like easy as hell. We just turned the ball over there, but I think we can afford that being up by as much as we are. Bellamy for three. Not this time either. Bobo, coast to coast, makes a great pass to Vanderbilt, who stuffs it home. This crowd loves it, and I do too. Kuminga is fouled by Bobo. I gotta look at that again. Nope. How many times do I gotta do this year? I've done it a couple of times. That is clean as fuck. There's no way you're calling a foul here. There is no way. Is it because of that like hand-to-hand contact after he blocks the shot? That's not a foul. They don't call this stuff in real life either. That is a clean block. What am I missing? Look at that. Look at this. Clear as day. I know we're up by 29, but I can't be taking calls like that, man. Kuminga says ball doesn't lie and goes 1 for 2. But he says ball doesn't lie on our end because, I mean, if he hits 2, you know, it's whatever. But he goes 1 for 2. That is a statement right there from the basketball gods. 86-58, though. Looking pretty decent. Nice pass to Bobo from Carney. Almost got stolen by Garuba, but it got through. We've shot 54% to their 44, and we've taken more shots. That is a recipe for a win. Bellamy hits a deep shot, but might be too late to start knocking those down. Carney off the screen from Bobo. Another handoff to him. He's not going to fire. Back to Carney for 3. No dice. Baseline attack by Bellamy. Got it to go over Carney. He's made a couple of plays. 5 on the clock for the Woodsmen. Azzet's great feed to Vando. They've had some nice passes here in the playoffs. Nance throws it up and missed the shot. And he has averaged some pretty good numbers offensively this year. I wonder how many points he has in this matchup. Probably not a whole lot, I'm assuming. But somebody's got to have their points. Shot clock winding down again. Carney's wide open, and that one falls. Our lead goes up to 30, and the Warriors have the final shot of the quarter. It's Kuminga. Bucket and the foul to try to respond. That's a third on Bobo. The free throw is up and good for Kuminga. Our lead goes back to 27. We have the last shot now of the quarter. I thought it was going to be them, but it's not. Carney on a dime. Can't hit the 3 this time, but that was a good shot. And we lead by a lot with 1 quarter left. This game's over. We're going to flash ahead all the way to the end of the game because we all knew this game was not going to be anything other than a blowout after that third quarter happened. And, yeah, turns out it didn't. What a pass to Payne, though. Like a little flip pass that nobody else saw, but number 39 out there. 117-82 is your score. And, thankfully, I did not have to make any kind of defensive adjustments at all during this game. I just let the guys play, and it seems to have worked pretty well. So we'll take it. Shepard, that's Jalen Shepard, just missed a wide open look at the rim. You cannot be missing those kinds of shots. The clock's going to wind down as Vancouver will take game 1 of this round 2 series against the 3-seed Warriors. A dominant showing at home. And we're going to try and repeat this in just a couple of moments here in game 2. Okay, this is actually pretty funny. Right after this game, I went to the social media tab, and one of the first things I saw was that Vanderbilt now is apparently open to a contract extension. Bro, that deadline passed months ago. You had your chance. But now that we are probably going to win, or that we are looking that we might blow this team out of the water here in this round, now he wants to talk about long-term stuff. I got it, okay. Because look down here. He refuses extension offer from the Woodsmen before the deadline. Yeah, I had never even had a chance to make an offer, but now he wants to stick around. I wonder why that is, buddy. Come on. It's way too late. Anderson drops 33, 9, and 5 to lead the way for the Woodsmen, and Don Payne puts together an immaculate 24 and 24 performance. We saw this a boatload during last year's playoffs, and he's back to do it again. Tyrese Halliburton, 16 points, 12 assists, only took 6 shots, went 4 for 6, I thought he was great. I don't think he had to really do too much. Just pretty much led the offense in terms of controlling the pace of the team. Bol, a couple of nice plays. 11, 8, and 5. Todd Graves, 10. Cutting Johnson, 8. Vanderbilt, 6 and 7. We saw all of his points. Nobody was bad for us. Jalen Green ends up with 23 and 6. I think we'll take that kind of a stat line for him if it looks like the rest of this for the other guys. Kuminga ended with 19 points, but I mean, was he really that impactful? I don't really think so. Ortiz was terrible. 6 for 20 after a decent first quarter. Bellamy had 10. Shepard only 7 points. He was non-existent. So, all around, a great team win. They shot 23% from 3. We were much better. We had a lot more free throws. We had a lot more shots that fell for us. We were pretty even on terms of points in the paint, but we had a lot more rebounds. Look at this dude. We had 15 more offensive rebounds and 21 more defensive rebounds. That is absurd. And we did have more turnovers, but whatever. Now it's time for game 2. And it looks like they're going to put in Bellamy back in as a starting point guard in place of Ortiz. Both guys got some starts during the season, so this is not surprising to me. So Bellamy gets the start. Otherwise, the lineups are the same. And we're going to head back to our white unis for another home game. Here we go for game 2. The fans at Rogers Arena welcomes their team back home for game 2, trying to put together a repeat performance from that game 1 blowout victory. Can we do it again? Well, let's watch and find out. Halliburton gets aggressive to start things off, but misses the shot. And now Bellamy throws it right to Tyrese. And there was a huge mismatch somewhere. We had Payne guarding Bellamy for some reason. Anderson peels around the screen, gets the feed from Halliburton. Spins, fades away. What a shot to get things started. Green off the screen from Nance, fires on the move, but it hits back iron. I think we'll take those kinds of shots if he's not going to square himself up, right? Anderson over Nance, got it again. Yes, sir. Nance the screen again. Bellamy, the shots, and that was tipped by Don Payne. Anderson cuts. He waits, but then Green jumps the pass. Bol waited way too long to make the feed there, man. And now top of the key, Green hits it on the other end. Halliburton, back to Payne. He is blocked out of bounds by Nance. Nice play. So you mean to tell me that Bol block from the previous game on Kuminga was called a foul, but this one, that is clearly a foul, clearly on his arm is phasing through Payne's. This is a foul. They're going to call this a block and not a shooting foul. Okay. I see what's going on here. Adam Silver. Graves inbounds to Halliburton. He waits for a screen, waves it off, and then he's called for a charge. What are we doing here, refs? What are we doing here? Green attacks the rim, scores, and got the foul on Graves. So Green gets off to another fast start like he did in game 1. Hopefully Todd Graves can put it together on defense. I'm sure he can. He definitely has the ability to. But Green's got all 6 for Golden State. Anderson spitting out of a shot. And Graves could not hang on to the pass. I hate that. I hate when that happens for both teams. It's so stupid. And now Nance gets open over Anderson. Easy too. You call a timeout. Todd Graves takes it down low. It is fouled by Nance. Thought Graves would get by him for a moment, but I guess Nance just caught up to him. Good lateral quickness. Graves is fairly reliable at the charity stripe. So he knocks down both. Good job. Isolation mode for Bellamy? Are you serious? You're going to do that and then miss a layup at the rim. Okay. Off the screen from Payne. Halliburton gets down low and misses the shot, but Payne's there for the putback. This dude just never relents on boxing people out and following his teammates' shots. Nance. Blocked. I'm calling that a block all day. I'm not even going to look at the replay. I'm calling that a block. That's clean. I'm going to convince myself that the refs suck. First free throw drops. The second one is good as well. They have a big man that can make free throws. Okay. Shot clock under 10. Anderson off the screen. Fires a three. It's good. Nothing but nets. And that might be our first lead of the contest. Actually, no, it's not. But it's our first lead in a couple of minutes. Green got the switch to Bol. How do you allow him to score that, man? He, like, moved out of the way. Come on, Bol. All that length. Gotta put it to use. Mismatch for Payne on Nance, I guess. He spins and fires. That shot is good. Thank you. Dominga. It is aggressive. He throws it up over Payne and Bol, and that one's never going to go in. Not with those two guys in front of you. Halliburton, nice pass to Payne for the open shot, which is good. Yes, sir. So far in the playoffs, his numbers are absolutely insane. 18.8 points per game. 17 boards. He's crazy. Bellamy runs right into Payne and he just like strips him of the ball. Anderson scores between two big men on the other end. Look at this, man. Defense to offense. It's beautiful. I love this brand of basketball. Kuminga the screen. Green. Nice pass back to him. Great use there, the pick and roll. Bol pulls the trigger quickly. And I guess that's why he's feeling hot. Another assist for Tyrese. Lob attempt for Green over the head of Graves. He was not even looking at the ball. Halliburton attacks the paint and scores. Tough adjustment on Bellamy, but he got it to go. The beginning of the screen, and Jalen Green steps out of bounds trying to get around it. Some subs will come in for Golden State. We're going to stick in here for another minute or so before we jump ahead. Carney and Coden Johnson check in for the Woodsmen. Payne gets aggressive, attack in the hoop with Garuba draped all over him, and he's too small. Bucket and the foul. A 10 for 13 start for this Vancouver offense. The free throw from Payne completes the three-point play. Ortiz making his first appearance off the bench in Game 2. Missing a three to start things off. Now we're going to watch one last play. Coden Johnson back to Carney. Now in the hands of Anderson. His two falls. They can't guard us right now. We're up by 11. Time to sim ahead. We're doing it again, guys. This is spooky. We're up 54 to 26. We've doubled their score. More than doubled their score. It's the second quarter, man. Are we too good for them? Anderson misses the shot. That's all right. He had two guys on him. Bellamy over Halliburton. Got it to drop. Coden Johnson off the pass from Vando. Knocks it through. We got 57 points with over 6 to play in this first half. We are unconscious as Jalen Green stuffs it home off a great pass from Bellamy. Anderson for three in response. Missed it. Payne tips it out of bounds. Warriors take possession. Green wide open. That one drops. Anderson attacks. And he draws the foul on Garuba, his third. Also, I really don't like how, for some reason, on our alternate jerseys, I don't know if it's not going to show you like a close-up now, but on, well, there it is actually. On those words, it looks like very distorted in-game, but when I actually go into the page where I can change the jersey, it does not look like that. So I'm not sure why it looks so, like, it has some, like, splashes of, like, dark green in there, which obviously is not part of our color scheme whatsoever. So I'm not sure why that's happening, but that happened with our previous jerseys, our previous uniforms as well. So I'm not sure I can really fix it. Tommy Shepard, open tray, but that one finds back iron instead. They only have 4 rebounds? What? We have 20? Are they trying? Mismatch down low for Payne. Against Bellamy. Easy 2. Green, same spot as last time, but a different result. Lob attempt for Anderson is there from Tyrese Halliburton. What a pass, what a dunk. This team is electrifying right now. We cannot be stopped on the offensive end against Golden State. Green for 3. He responds. Anderson, open shot, yes. 24 points for Anderson, what? Jalen Green's got 18, but my boy number 5 is shooting 82%. There's still 4 minutes to go in this first half as well. This is crazy. 24 minutes or points in 15 minutes is absolutely incredible. Anderson back to Bol. Great find. He's wide open, and he cans it. Yeah, man. Bol has been great from downtown here in the playoffs so far. He's hit some big shots. We saw him hit the biggest shot of the entire playoffs for us in Game 1 of Round 1 to win that game. Jalen Shepard for 3 will knock it through. But a lot of guys are stepping up. Nobody's played bad for us, like, at all in the playoffs. Like, sure, there's one game or a couple games for a couple of guys, but overall, based on their numbers, nobody has been consistently bad or consistently, like, a problem. They almost double team Anderson right there, and maybe they should. Payne's throwing the glass, though, off the miss. And, I mean, yeah, these big guys, Don Payne and Bol, it's complete dominance here in these first 2 games. Poked out of bounds by Halliburton. Off him. Carney and Vando check in off that dead ball. The inbound to Shepard is 3. Will not fall this time. And now Anderson lost it. He fights for it back, though. See, why can't Bol do that whenever he does that same thing? And then he makes a great pass to Vanderbilt. Yeah, Anderson's crazy with it. 72 in the first half is absurd. Green at the rim with the bucket and the foul. I think he's got like half their points. He's got at least 20. Might have more than that. The free throw is good. So now he definitely has at least half their points. He definitely has 21 at the very least. Anderson is fouled. Free throws coming up. He will add a few more to his first half tally. He misses the first free throw. Rare sight. That's the first time I've seen him miss a free throw in ages. Like, it has been maybe a couple of seasons even since I have seen him miss one of those.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Nance backing down Bol. Can't get him off him. He's still there. And the shot is off. Good defense once again. Anderson gets the feed. Attacks again. Scoop layup and the foul. Shot will not fall for him, but the 4th on Garuba off the bench. More free throws for number 5. And he has got a full game worth of points here in the first half. Ortiz at the rim against Carney. Finds Nance on the baseline cut. And he gets a bucket and foul on Bol.
First personal foul. At the line for the
Free throw is good as the lead is cut to 30. Carney takes the screen, has an open shot. It's off, but Bol's there on the glass. If Payne's not going to grab one, I guess Bol is. 8 points, 3 for 3. Just a good overall performance. Jalen Shepard, the triple, no dice. Up ahead to Anderson. He steps into a 3. That one hits back iron. That would have given us 80 in the first half, and I want 80 actually. I am demanding 80 first half points, which I think would be the first time I've ever seen that in this series for either us or the other team. Ortiz misses. Here's our chance. If we go fast to get a stop and try again, we have 2 shots at it. Bol the triple. There's 80, baby! That is 80 first half points. I don't think I've ever seen that with Vancouver. That is a rare sight to behold. The Warriors will save for the last shot of the half, but this game's already over. If they come back and win this game, I'm never watching another game again. I promise you that. Henderson, last shot of the half, it's off the mark. 45 to 80. Good God. All right, we jump ahead, about 6 to play here in the third quarter, and I want to watch the rest of the third quarter, but then probably just do the same thing as game 1 and just sim the rest of the fourth quarter, because we know that this game is going to be a win for us unless there is some absolutely crazy nonsense going on. But here's a fun stat for you. Guess how many rebounds the Warriors had at halftime? They had 6. We had 28. That is a huge difference. And now we turn the ball over. Free bucket for Jalen Shepard, who's had a couple of buckets in game 2. Did not do pretty much anything in game 1, but he has had some impact. Anderson attacks him at the rim for 2. He's got 32 points down. Green's got 26. Both guys have only missed 5 total shots each and have taken 15 or more. And now Vando jumps the pass there from Garuba and makes up for his earlier turnover. Anderson attacks and is fouled. Tommy Shepard picks up his second. So no MVP chance from the crowd here. Interesting. Maybe they only do that when it's the fourth quarter. I'm not sure how that works. But we've got 100 points with over 4.5 to go in the quarter. And it's not the fourth. So we're in good shape. Lob attempts right to Vanderbilt. And Keldon Johnson was skying for it too. Anderson attacks again, and he's fouled. This time it's on Jalen Shepard. This guy gets whatever he wants down low, does he not? It could be a big man, a forward, a guard. Doesn't matter. He's going to score some way on you. Jonathan Kuminga trying his luck from deep, and he's got some good luck out there. Payne getting aggressive on Garuba. He could have scored that if he went up for the shot, but he chose not to. Now the shot clock hits 5. Halliburton for 3. No. And again, I have seen him take, I think, 2 total shots, and they've both been looks that were not bad shots, and it's probably a good thing that we're not looking for him to take those shots off screens, right? Which is a good thing. So I'm glad he's not taking a whole lot of them. Anderson has a mismatch. He wants to fade away at the tough shot. Jalen Shepard, long range 2. Can't knock it down. Keldon Johnson, wide open from 3. Missed it, but Vando's there. Nobody on this Warriors team can rebound. I think they know what they have to target in the draft and once they get to free agency, because, my God, nobody out there is doing anything on the glass. Ortiz scores at the rim. Anderson cuts. Nice feed. He pump fakes a couple of times. then goes up and missed the shot. That's a rare miss right there. Shot clock winding down for Golden State. Ortiz has to force the issue. Halliburton over Ortiz, knocks it down. Garuba with some space, got it to go. Sheldon Johnson sees Payne down low with the mismatch on Garuba. That should be easy points, but he missed the easy shot. That was, yeah, you can't really be missing those, Payne. Come on. Ortiz, quick trigger, but the Warriors' offense just, again, not consistent, especially from three. And we got a bigger mismatch down low against Baldwin. Payne misses again. Come on, man. Now they try to feed Garuba. What do they think was going to happen? All right, last shot of the quarter. Anderson has it. Time counting down. He's going to fire off the screen. Or just, well, it's just there. Third quarter over, though. 106-76. This game has been over since the start of the second quarter. And so it's the Vancouver Woodsmen that take Game 2 in very similar fashion as to our Game 1 blowout. And we get off to a hot start here in the second round. 2 home games, 2 blowout wins. Fantastic performance, dominance on both ends of the court in both games. What a start to this series. Playoff Anderson is back, baby, as he drops his first 40-plus point game of the playoffs here this season. 41, 6-4, and 41 minutes of action. 13 for 21 from the field, 11 for 12 at the charity stripe. He was fantastic. Halliburton actually fouled out at the very end of the game, but he ends up with 21 points and 15 assists. Another great day for him, passing and shooting-wise. Don Payne, another fantastic game. 19 points, 15 boards with 5 blocks. Bol 17 and 7. Zed had 11 off the bench. Sheldon Johnson to 8. Graves only 1 for 6, but had some defensive plays. And Vanderbilt 4 and 8 with 3 steals. I like seeing him play some defense. The Warriors got 34 from Jalen Green, but nobody else did all too much. Another great performance, especially on the glass. We have murdered them on the boards. This time we have 13 more offensive rebounds compared to 12 more defensive rebounds. It's not even close. So we lead our series 2-0, but what about the rest of the playoff field? Looks like the Spurs are leading the Lakers, and it looks like, I just want to see what the box scores are looking like. In Game 1, the Spurs won by a single point. The Lakers almost came back, but the Spurs held them off. Wow, so a very similar Game 1 here as to what we had to do in Round 1. But in terms of Game 2, Calvin Gordon is going insane with 42, 14, and 7 here. And this time the Spurs handle the Lakers. But in Game 1, Gordon had 37 and 16. In Game 2, he had 42 and 14. So it's trending towards us facing the Spurs in a rematch where both teams are much better this year than they were last year, which is a crazy thing to say because of how last year unfolded. But I'm hyped for that matchup if that ends up being the case. Over in the Eastern Conference, the Celtics Cavs are tied in their rematch, and the Pacers and Sixers are tied with 1 game apiece as well. So definitely some intrigue here in the semifinals, or the conference semifinals. In terms of playoff points per game so far, Calvin Gordon leads the way with 31.4. John Morant comes in at second place. Anderson comes in at fourth with 29.7. And he's shooting better than Calvin Gordon is, so I think you take that. In terms of rebounds per game, Don Payne has a sizable lead over Calvin Gordon for that with 16.7. Gordon comes in second with 13.4. And our next highest player is probably Bol Bol with like 7. No, it's Vanderbilt with 8.3. So he is outboarding Bol Bol, but he's hitting 7.7. So, okay. We got 3 guys in the top 20. And then for assists per game, Halliburton comes in at second place with 12.0 assists per game. So he's putting up some good numbers as well. For blocks per game, Payne is second behind Holmgren with 2.2. So those are your league leader stat updates. And we'll check on the series stat updates after next episode, regardless if the series ends or not. I'm assuming we should be wrapping up this series next episode to lead us into the one against the Spurs if both teams end up coming out on top. But yeah, what a start to this series. A great start to the playoffs. We have not lost a game yet. The Spurs have. So there's something there. But 6-0 start to our playoff run. And we're going to try and keep it going next time out, guys. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. We'll pick it up in part 2 of round 2 next time out. Until then, take care and go Woodsmen. Peace out.